So they came today, and it's certainly been something. We put plastic down over the weekend, so it's Monday. We put plastic down yesterday, basically covering the entire floor in order to keep the concrete safe. And we put these little walkways in using home wrap, and that was, I guess, less work than we thought it might be. Oh, I forgot that I was going to start this video by making a joke that the pool is done. I suppose we'll get there. We took the plastic down because we were told that they were done making dust, but so you remember the last time I said that they were needed to remove all of the mud, the little backing stuff that was underneath here. They needed to remove that, as you can see that they have done. We were sort of expecting that they were just going to chip that out. That was wrong. They saw it out. And so about 15 minutes in, I could hear the power tools running, and I'm like, oh no. And I went to the window up there, and I could not see out the other side of the pool room because it was so opaque with concrete dust. And so you can see that everything there is coated. I'm sure that the interior of the furnace is coated. We can't really see it, but from here, but from upstairs, you can see that it's all over the ceiling. It's all over the family room. It went through all of the seams of the doors. The main floor has a nice coating, but the family room is just like, it's awful, and it's very demoralizing. We are very tired at this point. We're exhausted, and they keep on accumulating more things for us to do. But we're still making progress. Sarah and I went through all of the tile, our original tile, the pearlescent stuff, and we did not have enough of the purpley stuff, the sort of more opal stuff, in order to have enough to do the little edge lines that are on the steps and stuff. So that stuff is like halfway between. We basically decided that there were 3 different color patterns in the tile that we got. There was the mostly very opal, medium opal, and not very opal at all. And so we got a box of medium opal that is gonna do the trick. And so that is what it will be. On the plus side, they did all of the grout on the tiles today, and it looks great. Like, I think it looks immaculate. I don't want to step in there, but it looks frickin' fantastic. It's wonderful. It is everything that we wanted it to be, and it's great. So that's great. You can see that the pool has been made a gray color. That is Bond coat. And what that is basically a material that they spread around inside, and it creates a adhesion layer that the new plaster will adhere to. So I guess that the new plaster wouldn't attach very well to the old plaster, so they need to fill it with that stuff, and then it'll adhere. We have no idea when the actual plastering work will be done. It could be next Monday. I think that's the earliest we expect that it could be. but it could really be any time next week. We talked to two people, and they both didn't know when exactly it would be. They spent a lot of time pumping all that water out of the bottom and then cleaning up in here, and they pressure washed it and put this stuff on. So it's still moving along. I just don't know how we're gonna clean some of this stuff. I have a lot of fear about the fan and the furnace, but it is what it is. What's done is done, and that is what it's gonna have to be. So we've actually signed up for another project that is going to happen in the next few weeks. We are going to be replacing all of these windows with some high insulation, energy efficient replacements. I'm assuming that these are the original 76 windows. Basically all of the windows in the house are this single window size. So you can see that's them set up in portrait. And then these are all of them set up in landscape, but they're all the same size. And they don't have very good insulation. And obviously they're really dirty right now. But if the furnace is on, we can heat the other side of the room pretty well, but over here you can just sort of feel the cold radiating off of the windows. That's what causes them to fog up so much when it gets humid in here. So we put it in order for some new windows, and they're gonna come in and do that, I think 2 or 3 weeks from now. So that'll be the actual last project in here. And we're hoping that it's not too much of a messy one. Gonna do those two, obviously these front ones, and then those two up there. So yeah. Man, you know, what I really wanted after this big project was to do another project. Hopefully that one won't be as dramatic. But yeah. So I don't know if there's going to be another video before plastering. We will see if something happens before then. Until then, smash that like and subscribe button and then hit the bell or whatever it is that the YouTubers say. We'll catch you next time.